this anti-tank will really stop any attack, but he's still going to try. I think he goes for like a one more bombing run after this and tries to really take this down, but it's probably not going to work. I don't think it ends up working. So so we're pretty much, we're sitting here, we're not doing anything, we're just macroing up, and he doesn't have anything left. He has nothing at all. They have no income rolling in whatsoever, zero. As you can see, he's trying to do a run here, but it fails. So as you can see, there's no income rolling in for him, for NFX. Okay, so me and him are macroing like crazy. You can see we have so many depots. I actually have even more depots. He just didn't take that one yet. So I said, okay, enough of this. I start making ISU 122s because this is my strong point. This is the thing that drives the USSR, is these assault guns, and these actually start making some Pershings, or not Pershings, Pushkas, or Pushkas. Actually, it's Pushka. There we go. So I start making Pushkas, and I start putting some AT up here and some infantry up here, and then I just back this up with what I left. I put some more up here after I back this up. So I start making some Pushkas, and I make these ISUs 122s because I know he has nothing. There's nothing left. There's no income rolling in. As you can see, we can basically see his base. There's nothing rolling in. So as you can see, I start artillery shelling him and just getting this over with, trying to end this game. There's only 8 minutes left. We have the win. There's nothing he can really do. If he pushes out with this army that he has right now, he's going to get slaughtered. Because pretty much I have so much anti-air, I have so many anti-tank units that he can't really do anything. He has no artillery either, so there's nothing really he can do to stop this attack. As you can see in a second, I believe he's going to push up with this. This starts shooting, and I push up with this to start taking it down, because really I got to push with these advanced AT, and I'm going to stop them here in a second, and I'm going to actually attack that, and that's going to get sniped really quickly. This is going to go down in a second, and as you can see, boom, one shot is going to go down. I want to push up here, so I just actually push this up here, and I realize that I got to push this up here, this anti-tank and infantry up here first, and then to support these ISUs, and then I can start peppering. As you can see, I also make 2 Pushkas. There they are, they're the right name, and I'm going to keep this long distance artillery working, because these do a lot more damage than this stuff up here. And also, if this gets sniped somehow, at least I'll have more artillery still firing and doing its job. So I'm just going to keep pushing up here and stopping any attack. I'm going to start assaulting him with all of this and pretty much trying to kill these 90s and these installations. If I can take all this down, it should be a good game. So as you can see, the artillery is going to start flying, and I'm really going to put the pressure on him. He can't really do anything at this point. Any tank stuff that's going to come, as you see, I'm going to stop them in a second. I believe I start to stop them, and I don't even know what he's shooting me with. I don't know what that is. He's shooting me, with one assault gun. As you see, I'm going to stop all my infantry, or all my anti-tank right here, and then they're going to start sniping away at these advanced heavies. And I'm going to start doing some damage. These stugs are going to start working on this infantry to really stop any attack. But NFX realizes his game is over with, and he decides to surrender. And that's also after AlBoulcan pushed with that elite infantry. I didn't even see that, to be honest, on the left side. I didn't even notice that in game. So as you can see, once he got his base stolen, and he saw the assault guns coming out to play, he pretty much said, okay, I have nothing to defend this with, and just GG'd. So you can see, very good game with me and AlBoulcan versus the Kickass twins. The Kickass clan. Very good game. A little bit not, pretty much not the game you would expect from the Kickass clan, only because we were playing random, and Hoppa and NFX are really a ground, or they're both really ground specialists. They're not. Hoppa even told me after the game, like, I have no idea what I'm doing with air and whatnot, and he's really a ground. He uses ground almost exclusively. And the same thing for me. I don't like to use British a lot unless I'm in a 2v2 or a 3v3, just because the fact that in 1v1s they're so crippled, and at least in my opinion, when I try and use them, they're so crippled. You have to rely on it so much, and it's so easy to counter. Air is very easy to counter in a 1v1. So he hasn't played with them a lot, and I would, as you can see in the video, he doesn't know how to use them effectively in a 2v2, since they're so hard. They're really only a 2v2 and a 3v3 scenario. You can only really use them, but they're so difficult in 2v2s. If you're playing against 2 good players in 2v2s, it's really hard to use. Really hard to use the the air for British. So I don't blame Hoppa whatsoever for getting beat by me and Al with our just a combo of air and armored anti-air to start, just because those two combos really put a big pressure on him, and he can't really do anything since he's in such a bad spot to begin with. With us pushing on him with tanks and assault guns and whatnot. But pretty much, I ended up playing Hoppa a couple times in random 1v1s, and he's beat me severely twice. Actually, the one 1v1 we played, I was British and he was like Germany or something, and he completely crushed me. And then another 1v1 we played after that, I don't know what country I was again. I think I was he was USSR, and I was Germany, I believe, and he sent some like crazy mass heavy infantry rush, and I stopped it early on, and then later on in the game I ended up like burning down my HQ with like a blockhouse. I put a blockhouse beside my HQ, and he pushed on me, and I had air actually, and I stopped the attack, but my blockhouse set my HQ on fire. For some reason it was attacking a tank, but it kept spewing out fire. I don't know if it's a glitch in the game. I don't know if Eugen has to like fix that, but it kept spewing out fire at the tank, and it finally killed the tank, but it burned my HQ to the ground, and I had nothing else. I didn't have I had no secondary HQ because we were still even. He had I think I had one extra depot on me, because I took down the one depot with an air attack with the Germans. And yeah, it was something so stupid, and he ended up winning the game because I had no money rolling in. So just 2 games he beat me back to back, and I was so pissed. I raged so hard after that second game. I was so pissed off at the game. The fact that I burned my main building down, especially in such a weird scenario. So tip for the day: do not build a blockhouse beside your HQ when you're getting pushed on by your opponent. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've done 2 Kickass video. I've done 2 Hoppa videos, I think, and he's lost both games. So hopefully, if I didn't get a chance to do another game, I actually played me and someone else versus him and NFX, and they were Germany, USA, and I was USA, and my teammate was, I don't know what my teammate was, but he was something else, and just I got double teamed pretty much the whole game, and they took that game down as well. So do not take this game as these guys don't know how to play or anything like that, because they actually did hold their own against me and Al, who know how to play this game very well. And pretty much it just ended up that game that once we took down Hoppa, it was pretty much like he was pretty much SOL from that point on. As you can see, our income tab. Let's go to our kills tab. As you can see, really the infantry and anti-air and stuff are really doing work, and Al did a lot with the planes. As you can see, those advanced heavy tanks and those Brettas and all that other stuff working for NFX. And as you can see, Hoppa didn't really get a chance to do anything. And as you can see, the income, me and Al just pumping out tons of income after that game was over. We had so much income in trucks. As you can see, I was working on I think I was working on 5 or 6 depots at the total in the game. And as you can see, Hoppa got eliminated so fast. And I believe you share income with your teammate. I'm not exactly sure. I believe it's something I think it's like if your trucks go to that other person's depot. I don't know exactly that you share the income. I have to actually check in on that because I've been wondering that lately. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too special. And so hope you guys enjoyed it. And sorry for the end of game rant, but still a good game nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll talk to you later. Have fun.